Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Ann Trujillo with the latest from Denver 7. The business community and Denver council members say they were caught off guard by a plan to raise taxes to fight climate change. The city plans to put the issue on the ballot this November. As Denver 7's Jennifer Kowaleski shows us, many say this plan is moving along way too quickly.
The state's largest business groups, we're talking Excel, the Chamber, Downtown Denver Partnership, 27 total, all signed this letter, urging Denver City Council to hit the pause button on a commercial carbon tax aimed at tackling climate change.
This is being rushed through so quickly.
The letter calls out the process, or lack thereof, citing a plethora of unanswered questions and claiming no one asked their opinion.
We would rather see them wait until next year so that a full and complete stakeholder process can be had.
It feels very rushed.
Veteran Denver City Councilwoman Debbie Ortega shares similar concerns.
Yeah, I've got a few.
This is her own long list of questions.
What this means, what will it cost? It's a pass-through to the customer. So we're all going to pay for this.
The proposed energy tax is for local businesses only. The city estimates it will generate more than $43 million a year.
This is a proposal that says we are ready to take that challenge head on.
New Council President Jolan Clark is the guy behind the plan. He says we don't have any more time to wait.
We are at a crisis point now. We have to take action. And just because we're moving too fast does not mean that it's not good, solid policy.
That was Jennifer Kowaleski reporting. If council gives the green light, voters would get the final say this November. The bill goes to committee Tuesday afternoon. Weather may be to blame for a crash that killed 2 women and 3 children in southwest Nebraska. State troopers say a Ford Expedition spun out in heavy rain and ended up in oncoming traffic. A tractor trailer hit that SUV, killing all 5 people inside. 3 of the victims were from Alliance, Nebraska. 2 of them, a woman and a teenager, were from Westminster. The driver of the semi was also from Colorado. He's expected to be okay. The family of a man killed by Colorado Springs police are calling for an independent investigation and the prosecution of the officers involved. Devon Bailey's death has created a firestorm in the southern part of our state. Police say he reached for a gun before he was shot. Now, the small amount of surveillance video we have does not show that. And the attorney representing Bailey's family says there are 7 witnesses who claim to have never seen him reach for a gun or threaten officers. Police are expected to release body camera footage of the shootings in the coming days. Who killed Aiden Lawrence? That is the question on everyone's mind in the Northfield Stapleton neighborhood. The 14-year-old was shot last week near East 54th and North Xenia. We are working to get a hold of documents detailing what police believe happened that night. We will pass along that information as soon as we get it. And the mayor of Brighton is running out of time to convince voters the city is not hiding anything. Today, the clerk's office confirmed there is enough support to put a recall effort on the ballot. Organizers told us last week they had the signatures of more than 1,700 people, all furious over the firing of the city manager who exposed concerns that water rates had been raised unnecessarily high. The mayor maintains there's no dirty dealing here and has vowed to get to the bottom of where a $70 million surplus came from. Denver's new Mission Ballroom wants to stand up to scalpers, and that may be easier said than done. Just ask anyone who tried to buy tickets to the upcoming Tame Impala show. It sold out in seconds. Many to people intending to sell them at ridiculous markups. Denver 7's Jacqueline Allen asked Mission what it's doing to cut out these unwanted middlemen and if scalpers can actually be stopped.
Denver's newest concert venue had what seemed like a great idea.
Random system where everyone has an equal chance to get a ticket.
No more scalpers, no more bots. A ticket lottery leveling the playing field for fans.
We're pretty confident it's going to work great.
Fast forward to today.
No, I didn't receive any emails yet.
Something didn't work great.
You're not a bot, right?
To my knowledge, I'm not a robot.
Michael Gratis tried to buy tickets last week for his favorite psychedelic rock band, Tame Impala. Sold out in seconds, so he quickly searched resale.
They were, double, almost tripled in price, and the only difference was a couple seconds.
Instead of paying $65 for general admission, he paid $160 on the aftermarket, exactly what Mission Ballroom promised wouldn't happen.
Facebook lit up with frustrated fans. Mission Ballroom posting they're reviewing orders and canceling fraudulent purchases. Today, they confirmed to Denver 7 they're canceling about 10% of ticket sales, or 400 tickets.
So is the lottery system working?
It worked beautifully. It worked too well.
Don Strasberg with AEG Presents says the ticket reservation system worked so well, it's been shelved. See, for the first concerts, lottery customers hated not having more control. And aftermarket tickets were so hard to find, prices were sky high. No More Lottery explains, in part, why Tame Impala tickets went so fast and are now everywhere from StubHub to SeatGeek for more money. Some tickets, AEG says, scalpers may not even really have.
What else can be done to try to prevent this?
There are a lot of methods to attack these situations. However, nothing's perfect. And the more restrictive you make the ticket, the more difficult it is on the regular consumer.
So essentially, someone is making a profit off of someone else's work.
Michael's just glad he got his tickets and from a guaranteed site, hoping someday fans can outsmart scalpers. In Denver, Jacqueline Allen, Denver 7.
And now from the First Alert Weather Center, here is a look at your forecast. We're in for pretty typical August weather with highs around the 90s. This has been your Denver 7 On Demand update. Thanks so much for joining us. And check back here later tonight for another update and download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. I'm Ann Trujillo.